Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the TTV News with some last events in Tay Ninh province, and now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, the 13th National Conference of the Communist Party of Vietnam officially opened at 8 a.m. on January the 26th at the National Convention Center in the capital city of Hanoi. The conference attracted the participation of 1,587 delegates representing more than 5.1 million party members nationwide. On behalf of the President of the 13th National Party Conference, Politburo member and Prime Minister Nguyễn Xuân Phúc delivered and remarks at the opening ceremony of the conference. Prime Minister Nguyễn Xuân Phúc said that the conference is taking place in a context that the country is facing both challenges and opportunities, with various new strategic issues needed to be resolved. From complicatedly developing regional and international situations to global challenges of climate change, natural disasters and diseases, and impact of scientific and technological advances. The Prime Minister said that the conference still reveals 35 years of the renewal process, 30 years of implementing the 1991 political platform, and 10 years of implementing the 2011 platform and the implementation of the 2011-2020 socio-economic development strategy, and to set out socio-economic development orientation and tasks for the 2021 to 2025, as well as targets and direction until 2030 with a vision to 2045. And also at the opening ceremony, Party General Secretary and State President Nguyễn Phú Trọng, who is ahead of the subcommittee in charge of documents, presented the 12th tenure Party Central Committee reports of documents submitted to the 13th National Party Conference, focusing on a number of common and basic issues that clear up the major content and important headlines for the conference to consider, discuss, and give decisive opinions. With the motto Solidarity, Democracy, Discipline, Creativeness, Development, the 13th National Party Conference will review the implementation of the resolution of the 12th Party National Conference, the 35 years of implementing the Đổi mới renewal process, 30 years of implementing 1991 political platform, 10 years of implementing the amended political platform in 2011 and the National Socio-Economic Development Strategy to 2020. Setting out socio-economic development orientation and tasks for 2021 to 2025, and determining goals and orientation to 2030, as well as provision for the national development to 2045. The conference will also review the party building work and leadership of the 12th Party Central Committee and elect a new Party Central Committee for the 13th tenure. According to the approved working programs after opening ceremony, the conference will listen to a report by the 12th Party Central Committee on its leadership. In the afternoon, delegates will work in groups, and we will continuously update in current news on radio, television, YouTube, fanpage of the radio and television station, and we welcome viewers to follow.
As of January 22nd, the 13th National Congress of the Communist Party of Vietnam that officially opened in Hanoi on January 26 had received 215 messages of congratulations. The well wishers comprise of 105 parties, 4 regional and international organizations, 76 friendship organizations, 15 diplomatic corps, and 15 individuals from 79 countries. On behalf of the Presidium of the Congress, Politburo member and National Assembly Chairwoman Nguyễn Thị Kim Ngân thanked them for their friendship, cooperation, and valuable support to the Vietnamese party and people.
And ladies and gentlemen, in the morning of January the 26th, the 13th National Conference of the party had officially opening at the National Convention Center in Hanoi capital. In Tay Ninh province, with the belief in the party and expectation of the National Conference, the people of Tay Ninh province have paid special attention to the conference through many different forms, and our reporters have notes on this emotion. The couple of Mr. Nguyễn Trọng Ích and Mrs. Trang Thị Xuân, who is 80 years old, living in World Trade Tay Ninh City, have always paid special attention to the party conference, like today while watching the house and taking care of the cooking, but they still do not miss the TV programs about the opening sections of the conference. The party conference is a very important event because it helps renovate the country, make the people rich, the country is strong, and be democratic and civilized. And I hope this time the Party Central Committee, the Politburo, and the Central Secretariat, there will be no corruption. This conference is an extreme important step forward, making the country richer and stronger, and the people feel happier and happier, just like what alcohol was always wished for. As myself a citizen, I also wish that all comrades have the heart and vigor and talented to lead the country so that the people can be warm, happy, and especially repel corruption. In addition to watching television, Mr. H and Mr. Sung also found and read newspapers, new articles, in-depth and multi-dimensional analysis for the content and development of the conference, because a citizen needs to pay special attention to the party conference, to grasp firmly, to understand clearly and to well observe the undertaking and policies of the party and the state. As for friends and civil servants, although they are quite busy with their work at their offices, but in many different firms, many people still pay a special attention to this party conference. As a young officer and civil servant, I myself felt very interested in party conference. However, due to the professional work, I cannot follow directly, so I take advantage of my lunch break to review and monitor the conference development. Although it was noon now, but many official civil servants of the Department of Finance still stay to be able to promptly update the conference development. And those who have no time to watch the entire live broadcast of opening section will be more to keep track of it, but the news is still updated in the news programs. And with attention and close monitoring of the conference development, this party showed that the 13th National Congress of the party have received the great trust and expectation from the people of the Ninh province.
The third Trang Bang Festival of Culture and Tourism for making the poetic rice paper or bánh tráng phơi sương in Vietnamese is being held in Trang Bang District, Tay Ninh Province, known as the birthplace of the renowned specialty. The opening ceremony of the third festival was held in a joyful atmosphere with unique music and dance performance. Speaking at the opening ceremony, Mr. Hà Minh Dạo, Vice Chairman of the People's Committee of Trang Bang Trau, head of the festival organizing committee, said that Trang Bang poetic rice paper is not only a famous specialty, but also is the pride of the people of Trang Bang in particular and of Tay Ninh Province in general. In 2015, the poetic rice paper was recognized as part of Vietnam's national cultural heritage by the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism. The festival will be held until February 3, 2021. In the morning of January 26, 2021, at Vam Trang Trau Supermarket, Mr. Lê Anh Tuấn, Director of the Department of Industry and Trade, announced the decision of the Chairman of the People's Committee of Tay Ninh Province to open the strengthening trade at Vam Trang Trau Supermarket, meeting the requirements of transporting goods of the people of Tay Ninh and spreading Cambodia. From January 26, 2021, the pair of Vam Trang Trau Supermarket in Biên Giới Commune Châu Thành District and Dong Supermarket in Dong Hamlet, Dong Commune, Romis Haik District, Sri Lanka Province, the Kingdom of Cambodia, are allowed to trade and exchange goods between the people of the two provinces. Mr. Lê Anh Tuấn and leaders of Romis Haik District, Governor of Sri Lanka Province, expressed his excitement when the pair of secondary portages came into operation to mark the solidarity and friendship, creating a new driving force for the development of border trade of the two provinces. The portages will remain open during the day from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. in case of the demand for transporting goods increases. The authorities of the two sides will coordinate to extend the closing and opening time of the day. Units performing duties at the border gate will closely monitor vehicles passing through the border gate, ensuring high efficiency of epidemic prevention.
And also on January 26th of 2021, the Department of Labor, Invalids and Social Affairs in cooperation with the United States Agency for International Development in Vietnam held a review of projects supporting the people with disabilities in United States Agency for International Development funding in the province of Tay Ninh Province for the period of 2016 to 2020. Over the past 5 years implementing projects, they have contributed to strengthening functional rehabilitation and rehabilitation support for the people with disabilities, especially therapeutic activities for the people with disability, enhancing resources and services for the people with disabilities. People with disabilities raise awareness of the people with disabilities themselves and related parties to create more equal opportunities and promote participation of the people with disabilities, facilitate the people with disability to access the public facilities, improve health life for the children with disability also, and the age from 0 to 6 years old. From the result achieved up to now, Tay Ninh has had more than 2,000 people with disabilities in 95 communes supported for rehabilitation, treatments and home care, supporting the establishments and provision for basic equipment to 13 rehabilitation facilities in medical units and medical schools throughout the province, training and retraining for more than 2,000 health and social workers as well as disability policy carers. And that's all for TTV News today. Thank you for joining us and see you more next time.